What happens when your favorite Harry Potter characters get put in slightly more adult situations?
The answer is Potterotica. Yep, that's erotic Harry Potter fan fiction.
Chances are you've never heard of this, and neither had we. So naturally, we wanted to make a podcast about it.
I'm Lindsay Rush.
I'm Danny Chapman.
And I'm Allie Lefevre, and this is the Potterotica Podcast,
where we read erotic Harry Potter fanfic, one chapter each episode.
The following podcast is rated H for horny. It contains adult themes, sexually explicit content, and strong language.
Meow.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back.
Hi.
We are here for season 2.
You guys didn't think we'd come back, but we came back.
And I'm here too, guys.
Was that a surprise? You may notice there's a third voice that you know, and he's here because
he is now an official co-host of the Potterotica Podcast.
Let's hear it for Danny.
Woo!
How do you feel? Tell us how you feel. Who would you like to thank? The
all
Academy?
Of my aunts and uncles that have endorsed me on LinkedIn for podcasting is who I'd like to thank. So, and former teachers that also endorse me.
Everyone that believed in you.
No, thank you guys. I'm so excited to be here, and I can't believe it.
Yeah, we just got feedback after feedback that said,
don't do it now, Danny.
I would get texts from friends that would be like, oh my gosh, that episode was so great. Is Danny coming back? Like the next time?
I know people would be like, so my favorite episodes from season 1 was like 3, 7, and 8. It's like, surprisingly correlates with Danny.
I'm sensing a pattern.
Now that I'm here permanently, I should let you know that was me. I just set up a whole bunch of fake accounts. And I did it.
You catfish your way into this.
Yeah.
He did. He's like, more Danny, please.
Yeah.
Like, I guess that's what the fans want.
Well, thanks, fans.
Yeah. Fans. Self.
Nancy.
Thanks, Nance.
Thanks, Nance.
So yeah, we are back with a whole new story. Something, if this is your first time listening, you should know that every season we're doing a brand new erotic Harry Potter fan fiction story that people have either submitted to us or we've found in forums and gotten permission from them. So we've been on the hunt since season 1 ended to find the perfect characters and length and all of this stuff. Length. For this season.
And lack of Snape.
Yes.
Yeah, we wanted to veer away from Snape in this one, even though I was like growing to love the sexiness that is Snape. Yeah.
What did you think, Danny?
I did not.
Yeah.
So
that was a pass for me. My friend Brett, I think, got to, how many episodes did we have in season 1? 9?
Mm-hmm.
He got to like 8 and he was like, Linz, I support you and I love you, but I can't deal with the fact, I can't deal with it, that it's Snape. So Brett, if you're listening, this new story centers around 2 equally the same age people who are 18.
Well, I was going to say, although we don't really know where Snape is because we haven't read this, we've skimmed.
That's true.
Yeah, so we don't know if he's going to make an appearance this season.
Oh, right. That's another thing that we do on this podcast is we don't read ahead of time so that we're all surprised. I mean, we looked for length and sort of like
we wanted
context. We wanted to make sure
we
it was
certain characters to show up, so we have a sense of who may be in it.
Lack of violence.
Right.
Yeah, we don't want anything like illegal or
consent. We want all the no abuse, all of that stuff. And so, other than that, a lot of twists and turns. Most of the twists and turns we won't know.
Yeah.
So I guess Snape could, just like we didn't know last season that McGonagall was gonna almost come.
Oh my
through
God.
the door.
I will have to say though, how it ended last season I was Team Snape at the very end between. I don't want to ruin it if anyone hasn't gone back
at
this point. But the first Team Ron, Team Snape, I was Team Snape all the way. So I'm hoping for another victory of a hero. I want a hero at the end of this.
So wait, so you're saying you're not sure that you definitely want it to be Draco and Hermione. You're just saying.
Yeah, I just at the end I want to fall in love with whoever the character is and I want a victory at the end.
I want to believe it.
Believe.
You love love. And that's what I love about you.
Thank you. Thank you. Also, since last season, we have been brushing up on our Harry Potter knowledge. We have, all of us have either reread the books or we have been watching the movies or some of us both and really into this whole spiel. So
What's the podcast you love, Danny?
Harry Potter and the Sacred Texts.
I think
Yes.
it's such a great idea.
That is as equally smart as this is dumb. So
Okay, great.
Do you mean as this is sexy?
as
Come
this
on.
is sexy.
On the sexy to smart spectrum.
We are on the tail end.
Right.
So this season we're gonna be like smarter references, better puns. We're gonna be wittier and funnier. I mean, we're making a lot of promises here.
I'm committing to more correct pronunciations.
Not fleur de la croix.
Fleur de quoi.
Guys, I think it's de la cour.
Yeah, we're not gonna let you down for that one.
It's like you don't realize. I mean, when I read the books, I think Danny, you're the same way. Like we read them when they came out, which was a long time ago, and so many like small references or characters or turn point, like they don't stick with you as much as you think they would. So rewatching and rereading, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm thinking of all these things in season 1 that like we could have said or whatever. So anyway, now we are brushed up.
Yeah, we couldn't even remember the location if it was actually real in season 1. So we've come a long way.
That's true.
Come a long way. So excited about that.
Thank you to everybody that has submitted stories. It has been so much fun to read. And so, obviously, we're looking for stories of a certain length, good for podcasting. But if you have a story and it's too short, we are so excited because we just finished our first Facebook Live, which was a 3-part story where we've got Luke the Magician. So if you haven't seen that yet, go to our Facebook at Potterotica Podcast, and you can see our mugs and our faces.
And our mugs.
And our mugs.
It's a mug shot.
It's our mug
times
shots.
2.
So please check that out. And again, if you have stories, submit them. We do have a reprisal of Hermione, partly because I think there's a shortage of other female heroines. So submit those.
Yeah,
It seems to be
some Luna, some Ginny.
Yeah. Let's
Angelina.
Oh,
My girl
Angie.
Ange.
Lavender Brown.
Lavender
Me.
Brown.
Everyone loves a lavender story.
So please submit.
Yeah, we love reading them, and we would love to feature them in some way.
On some way, and season 27 that we will be on when we are all 82.
When this becomes our full-time job and we're making all of this, like just millions and millions.
We're just making it rain.
Yeah.
Just erotic. We're going to have our whole like erotic branded line of Potterotica. Lube and Wang. I don't know.
Oh, Lubes and Wangs. Thank you.
It's our first product. It'll be on the market soon.
We'll explain later. Just like go with it. Buy it.
So Lubes and Wang gear. What is that? I don't even know.
Like the only Wang gear I can think is like a banana hammock. You know, like a thong. Like what else is Wang gear?
Well,
How else can you gear up a Wang? Danny?
Danny?
Well, I'm currently sporting this season's latest.
The McGonagall 2000.
Oh man. So I guess should we just jump right in? I'm really
I think we do
excited.
it. Let's see. People know what this is,
Yeah.
who we are, what Harry
You're
Potter
back.
is.
And Danny's gonna read because he's never gotten to do that before. And the title of this, should we say it all at the same time? Does everyone know what it is? Ready?
Yeah.
Go. An honest mistake.
Wait, what do you think the title is?
I said,
Fired. You're fired. Guess what, guys? That was a test. Can you just give us a minute? We're gonna kick him out.
We're gonna drag about kicking and
That was
screaming.
So if anything encapsulates the brand and vibe of this podcast, it was that. We're all like, ready, guys? 1, 2, shit show.
It's chaos and disorder.
Are you saying Alamora like the
Amortentia.
Amortentia.
What's that?
That's what the story's about. The
That's
most
the
powerful love potion.
Love potion. Oh yeah.
You said it with such fervor.
You know, like
Well, I was like, do we all know how to pronounce it? Okay, we're doing this.
1, 2, 3, and I'm like, girls night.
Okay.
That's an inside joke from Facebook Live, so just go watch Facebook
Yep.
and you'll understand it.
Or
It's a good joke.
or
It's a great joke.
scroll back a couple episodes on here and you'll hear them too.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So
1, 2, 3.
An honest mistake.
You know what? That was an honest mistake
Oh,
of his.
perfect.
And that's the end of the podcast because it's too perfect.
That's season 1.
Thanks so much for listening to season 2. Okay, and
Or
who's
season
who's
2,
it by?
It is written by Mick Twist.
McTwist.
So you promised twists.
Oh, yeah.
We got the Mick Twist.
Mick Twist.
Ooh, I'm hoping for a McTwist in this season.
Whoa.
Tons. And so this is about the summary
Oh, yeah.
of An Honest Mistake is Amortentia, the most powerful love potion in the world, and, as Draco Malfoy soon finds out, also the most dangerous. Ooh. The kind that keeps you coming back for more, even after you think it's all over. Loads of Hermione smut.
Hermione.
Hermione is
Hermione.
sexy. That's a sexy pairing.
I'm very into that pairing.
I know. I feel like ever since we've been scanning like the Potterotica fanfic world, I've been gunning for a Draco.
And I'm just so shocked. I guess I shouldn't be because it might just be me a thing. No one writes Ron and Hermione stuff. Is there even a hashtag for them? Like, they actually were together and no one writes fanfic for them.
What's their name? Like Hermione or
it must be.
Han? Han.
I want a McGonagall wick, a McGonagall Flitwick story. Just rogue. I just want total.
Oh my God, that would be.
You're gonna have to wait till season 17.
Yeah, that might be coming down.
What about Tonks and?
Oh, you wanted a Tonks. You said Tonks and Lupin.
Anybody.
What would that be called? Lonks.
Tupin.
I like Tupin better. So I was either like Draco or Sirius. Like those were the two.
Yeah, no one's writing for Sirius either.
There's a couple, if you look, there's like a bunch of like Sirius, James, Lily, like triad.
Throwbacks.
Yeah, some throwbacks, like some
but they're
love
usually
triangles.
Like, yeah.
Cool.
Right. Danny.
Season 3.
Let's hit it.
Season 2.
But that's for season 3. This is for season 2. An honest Amortentia. Okay.
Go.
Chapter 1. Mistakes. It was a beautiful evening at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Exams were fast approaching for its many students, but with the weather the way it was, they couldn't help but feel hopeful for the summer that was surely just around the corner.
Guess what? Like, it surely was. Like, summer is like definitely. There's no question mark.
Are you sure?
Like,
Voldemort.
I bet you summer's coming. Yeah, it's coming.
That's their seasons class.
Aced it.
Now we're studying summer.
3 such students were in the Great Hall that night eating dinner. Hermione Granger, her best friend Harry Potter, and her on-again, off-again, it's fucked up and I don't want to talk about it. Love interest Ron Weasley were all enjoying roast potatoes and smoked pork.
Oh, I like that we know what they're eating. Yeah. I feel like I'm there.
Oh my God, what a slam against Ron instantly.
That's how I describe you guys. I'm like, oh, I'm doing this podcast with their on-again, off-again, fucked up, and I don't want to talk about it. Through a full mouth, Ron asked, Hermione, you don't think that you can help me with my potions essay, do you? Slughorn might not mark as hard as Snape, but I'll be damned if I can figure this one out. She rolled her eyes and sighed, you're on your own for this one, Ronald. I've got potions of my own to do.
Yeah, girl.
Do your work.
She's got her groove
back. She's got her groove back.
I love that Ron still thinks that he can get help. It's like, no, you're off again.
I like that I'm having a hard time separating them from who they were in season 1 because this isn't a continuation, obviously. Like, we don't know the status of their relationship here. Like, we're not.
But it feels, doesn't it feel like
she chose Snape, Ron. Like, this is a whole new story.
I know, but
no more blowjobs.
Right.
But doesn't it feel like it's the same, like, dynamic right now?
It does.
Why does nobody want Hermione and Ron to
on again,
together?
off again? Give it a
I know, poor guy.
Harry nearly choked on his pumpkin juice. What? I thought you finished that essay weeks ago. I did, Harry. If you must know, Professor Slughorn is allowing me to make up the credit. I lost to that book of yours today.
What?
Harry sighed an exasperated sigh. He hadn't stopped hearing about the goddamn book all year. Why couldn't she just give it up? Hermione pulled a small vial of a translucent liquid out of her bag. Harry and Ron knew the potion well, as they had just been making it that day.
Oh, wow.
You brewed some Amortentia already? Ron asked incredulously. Harry nudged him, and he remembered who he was talking to. Sure enough, Hermione shrugged it off as if it was no big deal. Professor Slughorn said that if I could remake the potion better than the first time, I'd receive full credit. Since not all of us have evil potions books to help them cheat their way through the class, I decided to take advantage of the opportunity, she said with a huff.
With a Hufflepuff.
So this is the prince.
Yeah.
The prince's potions book.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, so what year are we in right now?
They're 18.
They're 18. 18.
They're 18.
Okay. They're 18.
The Half-Blood Prince.
Half-Blood
but-
Prince is six.
Hold on, here's a
six
question.
year.
It's still okay. Well, they are 18.
They're 18.
But if they were both
FYI.
17, that's still okay.
Next week, we'll
Jamie.
be bringing our legal expert.
I mean, it's only like, it only matters if someone is 18 and someone is not. People are
Sure.
allowed to it's not, people are allowed to have sex together when they're,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just, I have to remember.
I'm saying that they are 18 or over 18, but if they are not, at worst, they're both 17.
Okay,
Do you know what I mean?
both 17.
At the very worst.
Yep.
Which I almost just said we all, but like plenty of people had sex 17 and they're okay.
Absolutely.
It's not breaking the law.
We're good.
Okay.
We're all legal here, everyone.
But if you didn't, it's okay. You're just going at your own
But
pace.
for example, like just wait till college.
It's not
Do
a
yourself.
rush. Just fall
you
in
be
love.
you. You be you.
Love the person. Harry smiled. Well, you could have just asked. The prince has a great recipe for Amortentia that seemed to work a lot better than yours. I don't care about the prince or his
Hermione voice.
Hermione's got so much emotion.
You
From
like
the
your whole
belly.
posture changes. You're like, I don't care.
Hops out of the room.
It came from my poofy hair. I don't care about the prince or his recipes. I'll follow the book. Thank you very much. And for your information, this is brewed perfectly. I checked. She stood up and turned to leave. I'm going to drop this off at Slughorn's office, she said. I'll meet you back in the common room.
Something tells me something's going to go awry with this Amortentia.
I've got a feeling.
Because she's
Yeah.
so committed to its correctness
And she's
right
going to
now.
storm out. Okay.
Okay.
I do think like this is like teaching a kid how to make weed, right? Like what you're making a potion for love, like
Like, what do you think is
amongst
going
a
to happen?
bunch of horny 17 to 32-year-olds.
That's a
like
very bad.
God, thank God I didn't know. I didn't know how to
Maybe 19-year-olds.
19 cough. Thank God I did not know how to make this like in high school. Could you imagine if like I hooked myself to like someone I dated when I was 16 or 17 or 18? Oh, thank God.
Harry and Ron shrugged. They might have followed her if she was in a better mood, but they'd much rather keep their distance when she wasn't. They waved and set off in the opposite direction, towards the Gryffindor common room. Hermione was striding past the Slytherin table, potion held close to her chest, not looking at any of them, when suddenly she ran right into Blaise Zabini.
Which, by the way, what a name.
What?
I know.
What a
It's
name.
it's a great name.
Blaise Zabini. We don't know Blaise Zabini yet, do we, as a character? Is that a famous character?
He's a real character.
Yeah,
in
he's real.
Hogwarts. Mhm.
Right.
But not a big one.
You've been doing the reading. I've been doing the watching of the movies.
Yes, he's Blaze is like he's like kind of like an offshoot of Draco's crew. I know.
She ran right into Blaise Zabini, who was quite a bit taller than her. Of course, he had stepped out in front of her, but she couldn't imagine why. What the hell, Granger? I'm gonna have to wash these now. Blaze whined and wiped some invisible dirt from his robes. Hermione ground her teeth. I'll give you something to wash them over, she said, and she spit on him.
Oh my God,
The
she's so
Oscar goes
aggressive.
Oh,
I wish Danny's like literally grinding his teeth and like foaming at the mouth
He's
right
method.
She stood there, amazed at her own daring, before Blaze snatched the vial out of her hands and, knocking her over, turned to have a whiff. Oh, what are we brewing here, Miss Granger? A love potion to snare some pathetic blood traitor? My, how the mighty have fallen. Well, it won't work on me, mudblood.
Rude.
It will, because it's perfect, and now you love me.
Yeah.
We're dating,
It will,
and I'm
now
pregnant
we're
with your...
married.
Success is the best revenge, Blaze.
now. Oh man, she should have spilled it on someone else.
You know what they say. If you hate someone, force them to fall in love with you. Yeah. Revenge is a dish best served married.
Revenge is best served knocked up with 3 kids.
Joke's on you, Blaze.
You'll be playing child support for years.
My life's
Ha,
over.
ha, ha.
In your face.
Professor Slughorn, all of your kids are pregnant. Why? That was the Amortentia lesson. Hermione just groaned. She had fallen rather hard to the stone floor, and so, as she regained her senses, she failed to notice that a drop of the top of the vial went into Draco Malfoy's pumpkin juice.
Oh God.
Staring into space, his food untouched, it seemed that Draco had other things on his mind as well. Hermione stood up and pulled out her wand. Now is not the time for games, Zabini. Give me the potion. Much to her surprise, he just handed it to her. She looked at him suspiciously, but carried on her way. She vaguely heard Blaise sitting down next to Malfoy and encouraging him to drink his pumpkin juice. That was odd, Hermione thought. She never saw Zabini and Malfoy as particularly close.
Wait, so Zabini saw it drop into Malfoy. So he's in on this.
I think he maybe did it. Or did it happen on accident?
I don't know. If he did it, that was a well-executed plan.
Sure. Smooth. How far into space was Draco staring?
I can see the slow-mo of the one drop. Like,
Bing, bing. That's all it takes.
Like, you guys, that's all it takes. Everyone knows.
Guys, everyone knows.
millions of drops were going towards the pumpkin juice, but the strongest drop.
It swam the fastest and landed.
The strongest swimming drop. Ugh.
She strode out of the great hall and down the corridor. The halls were mostly empty. Students were either back in the common rooms, eating dinner, or out enjoying the start of what looked to be a fine Friday evening. Several minutes passed as she walked down the halls, lost in thought. She was still stewing about how much of a prick Blaise Zabini was when she knocked on the door to the main potions classroom. Receiving no response, she found the door unlocked and entered. I love that we keep getting the full Blaise Zabini.
I like it. The whole name.
His name, every time Zabini, I hear Zamboni.
Yeah, it does. It sounds like a really...
A Canadian,
like
that's his Canadian cousin.
Or he's like heir to the Zamboni fortune, but like doesn't want anyone to know.
Yeah, it's like
Maybe
when he wrote
he's
it
in my
down.
blood too.
When he wrote it down, he wrote the wrong vowel. Fucked his whole world up. I also love that she called him a prick. I think prick is one of the best, like, curt insults you can throw at someone. It's
good.
Prick.
Smart, yeah. The classroom was deserted. Several potions from previous lessons, Hermione assumed, sat brewing on the desks. Only dim candlelight stopped the room, located in the dungeons, from being utterly dark.
This seems like a romantic setting for someone to come in.
What? Who could... God, please do not be Professor Slughorn.
We're like, you
God.
guys, we found one that's going to be great. And then he's like...
Slugmining.
What if he's like still like the couch, like when they find him, Slugmining.
It's like the uglier the hashtag, the worse the coupling. Of course.
Oh my God. What if this whole time we thought this was a Hermione story? It's actually a Slugmining.
There's got to be a small subset. There's a fan for everything, guys.
Slunks.
There's
Slughorn dunks.
Her Hermione.
There we go.
Hornminey, I guess.
I like that.
Professor Slughorn, she called out. No reply. She stepped forward to the door to Slughorn's office, located at the back of the class. She knocked timidly. She was unsure why she seemed so unsettled to find the classroom deserted. After all, most of the staff were currently taking dinner, but she didn't seem at the staff table while she was in the Great Hall. Her knocking had gone unanswered, so she spoke through the door. Sir, it's Hermione Granger. I brought the potion you asked me to make up. She was contemplating just leaving the vial there with a note when she noticed a shadow appear by the entrance to the classroom. She whirled around, taken by surprise to find Draco Malfoy standing in the doorway.
Oh, my dreams are about to come true.
Yes.
Also, it's kind of annoying that all the professors live there and a student could just be like, oh, I dropped off my homework. It's like, no,
Imagine,
tomorrow.
You'd be like, boundaries, Granger.
Yeah, there's no
Granger.
boundaries at Hogwarts. Yeah, if you really think about that, they're forced to be on duty 24/7.
All the time.
No sleep for Hogwarts teachers.
Any teacher I know would not take that position. They'd be like, bye.
Bye-bye. They stared at each other for what felt like an eternity. Hermione felt severely suspicious. He was just watching her, and not in a good way either. There was a glint in his eye that hinted at something that made Hermione deeply uncomfortable. Without any taunts in his voice, or a delighted smirk on his lips, or cruel laughter in his eyes, Malfoy looked, well, he looked different.
He looked horny.
He
Hermione.
looked horny. With a huge erection in his pants, he was unrecognizable.
Oh God, I love how it just takes him to kind of smirk in a different variation for her to he looks so different.
Well, I think it's because he's
mysterious
normally somking and about to be really evil. So now he's just nice. She's saying there's no he's not
Draco's got a lot on his
lip.
mind.
Right.
She would never admit to herself that he looked good, but she'd never seen him in this light before. Frankly, she figured it was because she had never had a good chance to look at him without being embarrassed somehow. But now, something was different. He just watched her, and she him, and after what seemed like a long while, she said, "What do you want, Malfoy? Professor Slughorn's not here." He seemed entirely unfazed by this news as he stepped forward toward her. Hermione panicked slightly. "What do you want, Malfoy?" Her voice rising an octave higher than its usual. Should I do that? "What do you want, Malfoy?" That was too many octaves.
No, I think that was the perfect amount of octave.
But still, he strode forward, the same strange glint in his eyes. It wasn't something she'd seen before. He didn't look dangerous. It wasn't a mean look. In fact, his face seemed entirely expressionless, but it made her knees quiver slightly nonetheless. He kept walking until he was only a foot away from her, and then, in a slow, silken voice, he murmured, "I want you, Granger."
Whoa.
Silken.
That was so silken, Danny,
Silken.
by the way.
Guess what? Draco's voice and Snape's pubes have in common. An adjective.
So silky.
So silken.
However, they are at direct opposite ends of the spectrum. Like, Snape's were like coarse.
No, they said silken.
Oh,
You
they
remember?
were? Oh, they
Just the
were.
mane. It was like the hair mane of
Yeah,
the
So we
beast.
were like,
said-
what?
We did. We said his pubes were
Silken.
silken and the rest of his body hair was
He had
coarse.
coarse body hair on his like back, but his pubes were
It must be
Pantene
Glorious.
Pro-V.
They must have really good like shampoo
Yeah.
up in Hogwarts.
You hope. Brooded potions. Hermione gasped, half in embarrassment, half in shock. Clearly he was toying with her. If Ron Weasley couldn't even appreciate her, how on earth could Draco Malfoy find it in himself, too?
Great. Another story where Ron is a
He's like he's a douche and he's like
he's misunderstood, you
underappreciative
guys. I'm just saying. He wasn't this way in the books. Like, he's great. He appreciated her a ton. He loved her forever. He, like, all he wanted was her. He would...
Let
Okay.
it go, let it go.
Getting worked up.
Don't turn around.
Next time, it's going to be a book written by Lindsay that is just going to be about, like,
I was gonna
Ron the
have some-
hero.
Dear Diary, Ron is pretty much the best boyfriend on the planet, and he's so great and thoughtful, and he never lets me down, and I love
I'm
him.
going to have some, like, really bad pen name that you guys are going to be like, I think this is you. Oh, man.
It's okay, Hermione. I don't need a blowjob today. What do you need?
He's just like,
I dusted for you.
hey, Hermione, I cleaned the whole house, and now I'd like to go down on you for an hour. Thanks,
And
Ron.
then I want to cook you dinner.
Boring. Next. If Ron Weasley couldn't even appreciate her, how on earth could Draco Malfoy find it in himself, too? One does not simply jump ships like that. He was playing with her for some reason, and she would find out why. She pulled out her wand and pointed it at him. He hesitated. "What do you want, Malfoy?" She asked again, her voice cold and insistent. She tried to keep an edge of pleading from it, unsuccessfully. Hermione was seriously worried. "You know, you're making this unnecessarily difficult," he said softly. "All I want is you. Now. On this very table even." He gestured to the grouping of desks beside him.
Their desks. He's like, this table here, gesturing to desk.
That's what happens when you put desks together, they become a table. It's magic, Lindsay. You wouldn't get it.
Draco, that's not romantic. Call it what it is.
Flexible
Well,
pieces.
it's like it was like the Snape where he like threw a bunch of towels together and
He's
called
like,
it a
here,
bed.
a bed.
Right. There are no beds in this castle, just piles of things. Onto the pile of brooms.
no cohesive
It's now a
furniture. It's all
sofa.
just like,
Very modular. It's
please
wonderful.
put it in the sink. It's just like a bunch of bowls.
She looked
What
into
is this place?
She looked into his eyes again. They seemed particularly bright, a swirling silver instead of the usual dull, steely gray.
Instead of the dead shark eyes that normally greeted her.
She tried reading them to see if there was anything in them that would give his intentions away. And, upon second glance, she did notice something in his eyes. The glint, she had seen it before. She saw it in Lavender's Brown's eyes every time she looked at Ron.
Oh, you made an appearance.
I am not Lavender Brown. I'm Luna Lovegood.
She saw it in Lavender Brown's desperate, longing eyes.
She recognized that thirst. She'd seen it in a pair of
Lavender's desperate glances.
It was lust, and he was looking at nothing but her. Clearly something was deeply afoot if Draco Malfoy was telling the truth to her. She racked her brains for why.
all of her
Why?
brains.
deep into all the depths of secret doors.
Every brain.
And it dawned on her. With slow horror, she raised the vial to eye level. And sure enough, a minuscule amount of the potion was missing.
Of course, Hermione would notice.
Her eyes are
Hawkeye
like,
Granger.
It's like, oh, is there a gram missing from this vial?
That son of a bitch.
Son of a Zamboni.
Hermione was rarely prone to cursing, but with Draco Malfoy in front of her, under the effects of a love potion, she felt appropriate to let fly a few more choice words. Almost momentarily, she considered the alternative. Here she was, alone in a classroom with Draco Malfoy, and why to lie to myself anymore, she thought. He was one gorgeous hunk of meat.
No, just not say that.
Yes.
And B, infatuated with her to the point of bursting thanks to the
Ew.
most powerful love potion in existence.
This is so good.
He's more than a hunk of meat. He's also an asshole. And a rich one.
Which
Hey,
is,
there's more to him than that. He's been stripping for 5 years
he's a stripper with a bank account to prove it.
with a heart of gold. Nope.
Nope.
He's a bad boy with a, just still bad.
Do you guys remember if in Amortentia, if they remember the effects after? Like, will he, like, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen, but will he remember? Or is
We'll have
this
to look
like,
that up.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Right, like how Rufalini is this stuff.
Yeah, Rufalini.
Next, her mind flitted to Ron.
Barely.
Who? Oh, there's another guy. Tuesday.
Next, her mind flitted to Doug. Or was that his name?
The ginger.
You know, he's, it's not coming to me. It doesn't matter.
Ryan.
It's Mike. I think it's Mike.
Yeah, Mike. George, Fred? No?
She toyed with the idea that this was dangerously close to her becoming unfaithful to Ron. But really, with the things Lavender had probably done to him, she wasn't too concerned.
I love her benchmark is lavender.
Don't look at me.
She rolled her eyes and ground her teeth. Possibly seeing the look on her face, Draco stopped his advances. While she considered the ramifications of having a very horny Malfoy alone with her, he had closed the gap between them without her even realizing it. She automatically took a step back, even if he was harmless, albeit desperately wanting to shag her brains out.
Shag is another word we keep seeing in stories.
Well, it's
I mean, it makes sense because they're British.
Oh, yeah.
Should we tell you about the series? So it takes place in London.
Wait, can you?
It does? Why are they saying this?
They said shag. Should I resurrect my Austin Powers impression?
No.
no, Mom.
Mom.
She automatically took a step back, even if he was harmless, albeit desperately wanting to shag her brains out. She needed to find an antidote. She scurried across the class and opened one of the cupboards in front of her to look for a potions textbook. She'd rather not have to explain to Madame Pomfrey that Draco Malfoy was under the effects of a love potion. She'd die of embarrassment first. Oh my God, to be Madame Pomfrey. I want a Pomfrey story.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, can you imagine the Pomfrey reveals all?
Oh my God, she must see everything. It's like what's that plastic surgery mess up? You know, where they
Oh my gosh.
botched.
Yes.
Yeah.
Freed.
Searching the cupboard, she was utterly unaware that Draco had come up behind her until she could feel his hot breath on her neck and his hands roaming across her waist.
Whoa.
It made her hair stand up and she shuddered involuntarily. She spun around and attempted to force him away, but instead his lips crashed to hers.
Okay.
He was ferocious, his desperate need clear from the passion of his kiss. It was then that Hermione decided not to bother looking for an antidote.
Whoa. She changed her mind so
Quick
fast.
decision.
Oh, it's not here. That's okay. Why not? It's not like Ron's going to be giving me any in the near future.
Prude.
Giving me any.
Jeez. Sensing her change in stance, Draco's passion doubled. His tongue had slowly worked its way around her lips. And her
Licking the outside of her.
Nagini just sneaking around. And Hermione found herself responding in altogether un-Hermione-ish ways.
I love that expression. Un-Hermione-ish.
Anytime I do anything fun,
Yeah.
I'm going to, that was un-Hermione-ish. Why the hell not? He'd never tell a soul about this anyway. She smirked into his kiss and returned it as best as she knew how.
What makes her think that he would never tell anyone?
Because he would be mortified. Because she's his enemy. He thinks she's disgusting. Because he's a mudbug. He would never tell anyone.
Yeah, but I guess he'd be like, hey, guys.
He would be like, I would never tell. He was like always so mean to her.
Draco was close enough that she could feel the bulge in his trousers.
Trouser bulge.
Is that a wand? You just haven't seen?
Oh my gosh.
Fortunately, there were no robes between them.
Like a robe's going to do a lot.
Yeah, like it's like a steel robe.
Thing off.
It's not a chastity robe.
It's just like 6 feet of concrete.
Luckily.
Have you seen Doctor Strange? Doctor Strange. He's got the cape that like carries him and does things.
Oh, yeah.
So the robe would just like tie up around their waists. Fortunately, there were no robes between them, the summer weather having forced all the students to dress as lightly as possible.
A robe tank.
Robe tank?
Just a crop robe. It's like billowy, but stops right underneath the breast.
Yeah.
So on trend right now.
Very shoulder, off the shoulder.
Off the shoulder robe. I have my robe like tied up in a knot.
Despite the tension in his pants, Draco didn't seem quite ready to let loose just yet, and this suited Hermione just fine. She moaned very softly and stood, bracing herself against the cabinet behind her, as Draco kissed and sucked ever so slightly at her neck. He was kissing her so quickly and so lightly, but each time his lips met her skin, it was like fire, so intensely hot it was cold, and another part of her body aching in response.
I'm really into this so far.
This is so good. I have
Yes,
to go.
Do you think the other part of her body aching in response was like in between her fingers, like
It was
Snape?
Like where Snape goes.
It was her
after?
armpit.
Her armpit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was just between.
If
her
we
thumb
know
and
Hermione.
it's between thumb and forefinger for sure.
She attempted to unbutton the blouse she was wearing, fumbling with the buttons, her hands shaking from nerves. She gave up as Draco's steady hands, guided by Amortentia, easily undid the buttons down her front. Gradually, he trailed the kisses lower and lower down the shallow indentation of her collarbone and across the swell of her breasts, pert and well-formed.
It's like seems like such a side note. It's like down her breast, which developed quite nicely.
Wow, they're pretty great, actually.
Well formed.
Her back was practically arching toward him, and it seemed that, at long last, she too was in desperate need. Sorry, Ron. Draco paused in his kissing to look up at her. She looked down to see why he had stopped, and noticed the simple black bra had momentarily halted Draco's advances.
That's what's gonna throw him off his game. He's like, I learned Expelliarmus, but I don't know how to take a bra.
He's like, no, I can unbutton your shirt, and then he's like, what is this?
A bra with 3 clasps? What are you, nuts?
He tries like all the way to get into places. Like he does like the special tapping at Diagon Alley, and
He does like a riddle. He's like, nothing?
black bra, double cross.
Weird.
surely you can manage that much, Granger. A ghost of a smirk passing over his face. Even under the effects of the most powerful love potion in the world, he can still be an ass, she thought with a sigh. Her hands still shaking, she gave him a pleading look. Very well. He did not particularly seem to mind the opportunity to reach behind her back and unclasp the bra.
So wait, why did he even stop and say something if he was gonna, like, surely you can manage what?
Getting her own bra off.
Yeah, he was
But
like,
he
you
said
do
that
it.
he did it.
Yeah, but at first he was like, you do it. And I
And
was
then she
like,
was
okay.
like, no, fine, I will. This
I
is
got
such a
it.
weird
She was
halt in
all
the story.
shaky.
I know.
I think it was just showing that he was like still. He wasn't a zombie. Not a love zombie.
No, he was like enough to be like, fuck that bra.
Very well. He did not particularly seem to mind the opportunity to reach behind her back and unclasp the bra. Hermione let it fall to the floor along with her shirt. Even before it had reached the ground, he was upon her. She gasped in pleasure as his tongue found one of her nipples, while his fingers lightly danced around the other.
Like I picture like rocket kick.
Just like tap.
Da 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 da.
Like what's the like the can?
Da 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 da. And has a little cane twirling around his.
That's just what he's doing with his left hand.
His his right finger's like tweaking her nipple, and his left ones are like
His
doing
mouth is on one, and then the left
yeah.
is like
Doing the can. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime girl. La, la, la.
Hermione, perplexed, watched as his fingers danced. Oh, wait. Oh, no. That's...
Hermione thought to herself, is vaudeville back?
Who did a slow waltz across her?
She thought to herself, is it a waltz? No, that's a foxtrot.
That's a foxtrot.
You guys, I keep, because there's moments, she's in the Great Hall, it's all good. I'm like, oh, the magical world of of Harry Potter. And now I'm like, oh, no, nipple.
Yeah.
Instead of nipple.
Here we are.
You did. I know when you
Nipple.
said nipple, I got like snapped back to reality for a second.
Draco spun her around so that she was leaning over one of the desks and pushed her gently back so that she was lying flat on top, her legs dangling over the edge. She was seeing stars. The amount of pressure Draco was applying as his tongue swirled around was causing her to shiver. He switched to the other nipple, and she moaned again, low and steady, as he sucked gently on it, flicking the other with his index. Draco, you're doing too much.
Draco, less is more.
Flicking it.
AB.
I feel, like when you like take a paper football and flick it across the desk.
Absolutely.
Like, that's what I'm
It's like a
picturing.
tiddlywinks. Tiddlywinks.
It was named after Hermione's tit.
By now, her need had become paramount, and she was about to order Draco onward when he stopped and began trailing kisses down her abdomen. Apparently, he was also in need of relief. This made Hermione feel at least a little more comfortable, the thought that Draco couldn't completely control her. Her skirt was worn low to protect her modesty, the curves of her hips clearly visible.
What is it, 2004? We wore our jeans way low.
Protecting her modesty. Her skirt, he traced along the lines with his fingers, cold and dexterous. By this point, he didn't even bother asking her to dignify herself enough to remove the skirt on her own. He yanked it free and down her legs. Only a pair of black panties between Draco Malfoy and what he wanted. That's the end!
Oh my god. I'm like all jazzed.
Cliffhanger.
Can we open a window?
Cliffhanger.
It is
I'm jazzed up right now.
wheeling.
Wow.
That was hot. Like we're getting like a good steamy chapter 1.
Let's recall season 1, episode 1. It was just like, this is a bathroom.
And I am Snape,
Here
and
it
you
is.
are a woman.
Did he even enter the room in episode
Yeah, he
1?
like
did?
entered and they were
But
like
they didn't interact.
he was bathing. Remember he
Right,
was
and he didn't know that she had seen him yet. Oh God, that was. I mean, bless you,
It
Miss
took
Big, but that's
episodes to dance around her
Right.
nipples.
I don't think we I don't think we did nipple dancing until like 8 in
Yeah.
last
Because
season.
I don't nipple dance until the 3rd date, so like this is
First
great.
date for me. It's just like nipple dancer, you're out.
second base.
I'm into this so far.
I'm hot and
And
Potter.
I can't believe this is
Thank you.
we're gonna 12 episodes of this
Oh,
season.
yeah, we haven't
and this
even
is
said that yet.
season this is episode 1. Oh
What?
yeah. Oh, it's gonna get crazy.
We're gonna be rubbed raw by episode 12.
See you later, guys. I'm about to go into my room to read.
I'm gonna go have a smoke.
2 through 12. I know. I'm gonna have to buy a pack of cigarettes
Guys,
after this.
This was
good.
great.
So
You guys,
So they're
I-
gonna bone in the potions room for sure, right?
So I'm gonna make a prediction, and I don't know because I haven't read anything. I feel like he's actually not under the spell. That's gonna be my prediction. He never actually drank the pumpkin juice. It's a long
And
shot.
he's
just always
doing this
wanted-
knowing that she would think.
Yeah.
So this is like a riddle. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he's
Yeah.
like, she'll think I'm under the love potion, so she'll go with it.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
do you think Blaze Zambini's in it?
In on
Hey,
it?
Draco, I'm going to push her over. Take out a drop.
Blaze-
You go.
Blaze does not strike me as smart enough for that, but he'd have to be. He'd have to say, yo, Draco, I think Hermione's, like, if you go hit on her, she'll think that
Yeah.
part of the love
Let's
potion.
do the old Amortentia switcheroo.
the old Amortentia switcheroo.
The classic.
Um,
Wow.
That's just a guess.
Yeah.
I'm just
That's
my
cool.
gut.
so,
I think
chapter-
he's going to snap. I think he's going to be on it, then snap out of it, and they're both going to be sort of like, is something really here? Like, they like it.
I like this pairing.
there's got to get, I mean, this is the most powerful love potion in the entire world. I bet she drops it like in the prefect's bathroom, and then it dissipates into the water system at Hogwarts.
Oh my gosh.
And it's just a whole orgy in the Great Hall.
Just
Oh my god, that would be. Who do you think Dumbledore would go after? Who is he been eyeing?
whoa.
Nearly headless neck.
Nearly headless neck. We had 2 requests for a nearly headless neck pairing. I think it was the same person, actually. Twice.
Just committed.
He was like, is that nearly headless Nick? As we started the reveal.
Yeah.
I'm reading about Amortentia, and it's saying that despite its power, it doesn't create actual love. It's impossible to manufacture or imitate love. We knew that. The person under the effect of the potion will only hold an obsession for the person who administered it. The effects, I'm just trying to see if they remember, you know?
Yeah.
It smells differently to everyone based on what they like.
What do you think Draco smells like?
His Amortentia smell?
Yeah, like what do you think he smells when he smells Amortentia?
Death.
All it
He's
says
like,
is
oh,
snakes.
it's so good.
I like snake skin. I feel like snake skin and
all it says is that
blonde hair dye.
the effects will wear off and the victim will regain their own free will. But I don't think they forget it.
I think they remember it.
I think they remember.
Okay, so next week
Right.
we get more. In the meantime, should we get what should we have people post? How they're feeling about this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we want to know. We want you to
Or
express
any
your-
theories.
Or even just your favorite couples' names.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, tell us if you know, with all of her. What's her?
Slugminey.
Slugminey.
Just go into the deep depths of
tell
this
us the
series.
craziest pairing you would be a fan of.
let's skip over the Dramines, Framines,
Yeah, all the new
Draries.
ones.
Let's go into the underbelly of Hogwarts.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm in.
I like that. Wait, who do you guys want? Who would be your underbelly? You want a McGonagall. You said McGonagall.
Haganagal. Hagrid McGonagall.
Oh yeah.
Haganagal.
Hoganagal.
That'd be so
Okay.
funny.
Oh, Hagrid would be a
You know,
good one.
who's the very tall, almost giantish woman that is with Hagrid?
Madame
You know,
Maxine.
Then
Yeah.
Maxine Oldor. I would like Dumbledore and
Wow.
her.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
She calls him Dumbledore.
Yeah.
Dumbledore. Oh man, I have to think about it. I think I want I want a Bellatrix Lestrange in
with Lupin or something.
like Lupin. Oh yeah,
Or Sirius.
I want a Lupin because I want
I
him to
love
go
Lupin.
part. I want him to go part
Uh-huh.
werewolf. Maybe a Lupin and I don't know.
You know what would be great? Draco's mom and Lupin. Because I think she's
Narcissa?
secretly
That's
sort of...
his. Oh, yeah.
Narcissa?
They're not really. Yeah, that'd be good.
She's sort of I think secretly tenderhearted, and I think
Yeah.
she didn't mean to get wrapped in all that.
Yeah, because she could have essentially
Yeah,
killed
she had
Harry
lots of
and she let him
opportunities,
go.
yeah.
I like that. Lupin and Narcissa.
Narsupin.
Narsupin.
Hashtag Narsupin. It's going to be all over the internet.
It's gonna be the craze. You guys better get on this now because pretty soon you're gonna miss the boat.
Okay, submit yours.
Yes, we can't wait to see
Until
him.
next week.
Welcome back. We're so happy to be
Thank
back.
you for listening.
Woo! Great job, Danny.
Thanks, guys.
Welcome. For more erotic goodness, follow us on Facebook or Instagram at Potterotica Podcast, or join our private Facebook group, The Potterotics.
For updates, merch, or to submit a story, visit us at potteroticapodcast.com.
And if you like what you're listening to, make sure you're subscribed. And if you're extra horny, leave a review.
But only if it's nice.
10 points for nice reviews.